we used to all just hang out, and we would hang out in the apartments and stuff. Sometimes we would just be out there playing ball in the yard, football or whatnot.
There's many situations where he's like my brother, But
the only time he ran was when he was coming at you.
Yeah.
Ain't no stopping no freight train.
No, but I
he
can't.
gonna drive through you.
Somebody
shake that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that ball. Shake that body, party that ball. Come and have a good time with G.O.D.
I remember growing up, and I looked up to one of my uncles, big time, he showed me a lot of stuff that, the average kid wouldn't normally be seeing, but that's just the way he showed love to me. I did a lot of crazy things in order for me to buy my first pair of Jordans. I always had this work ethic, even with being little. Whatever I wanted, I would work my ass off to get it, even good or bad. I looked up to him like he was like a father figure basically, and he showed me the way with everything. Even it wasn't always bad. He was just teaching me you need to be a man. He was very dominant. He was definitely like an alpha male, and he was just telling me you gotta be tough, being out in the streets, and he took me under his wing. And I remember one time he knew he was gonna get locked up again, so he was like, "Here, I'm gonna give you a gift." So I was excited, and I was like, I don't know what to expect. And he gave me a little handgun. It was probably I'm pretty sure it was a 25, little baby clip, little pearl handle on. The handle had a pearl on it. Back then, that looked like you had money. Yeah, man, I was so proud, dude. When he gave me that gun, I took care of it. I would clean it every day. Even if not even shooting it. Just acting just cleaning it, just taking care. I would practice on how to shoot, and just looking in the mirror all the time, acting tough with it. And I remember being so proud that he gave it to me, man. It made my day big time. I love my wife. At that time, she was my girlfriend, and I felt no, I'm gonna, that helped change your life. It actually did. When my son was born, and then when I found out she was pregnant, I remember I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to bust my ass even more, but in a good way though. I was I'm gonna work and I'm gonna put all my time and effort into this. And maybe that will help me get away from all that other stuff. This right here created a way out for me.
Hi, I'm Michael Anthony, and I'm from East Palo Alto. I think one of the first encounters with Carlos, we had mutual friends, a few mutual friends. Well, actually, I was neighbors with some of his friends. In the apartments complex, there's a place where everybody can come and just sit and eat and barbecue in the center of the complex. And the complex is one way in, one way out. So there was one day everybody, a few of the neighbors decided to get together and have a barbecue. So we're sitting outside, everybody's enjoying the sun and everything, laughing. Then all of a sudden, we hear this, oh shoot, it's a group of boys just coming through the center of the middle of the apartment complex, cutting through. And I'm looking wow, what is this? What's going on? And you see Carlos and his boys just running through. And I think one of them threw a knife over on the roof, and they just kept running. They didn't stop, they just kept running. Just go. They ran to the back of the apartments, hopped the fence, and jumped over into the next set of apartments. And it's so funny because at that time, I think Carlos, man, he was a big cat, man. Carlos was about 300 plus pounds, man. But he was the quickest one of the quickest guys in the group. So, but I think that was actually one of the first encounters with Carlos. Yeah, we used to all just hang out, and we would hang out in the apartments and stuff. Sometimes we would just be out there playing ball in the yard, football or whatnot. I was always, always talking about something else, whatever was going on in the hood, what's happening. Somebody else got into some fight or whatever. Somebody robbed the store or whatever it was. You know what I mean? It brought us together. We was always able to talk about it. I work at Carlos and I. We both work at Stanford Hospital. We're both anesthesia technicians. It was funny because this whole time. I kind of knew he was there. I didn't know he was there at the same time I was, but Carlos was working there already before I got there, and he was in the sterile processing area. So Carlos has had a major impact on my life when it comes to, him as a person. First of all, just him being the kind of cat he is willing, he'll give you the shirt off his back, man. He's had a major impact on my life as far as with fitness. It's going from nutrition to tips on weightlifting, body structure, proper form, all those things, man. He's always there to help, to assist.
Well, I was the first one to meet Carlos. That was back in 99, 2000, fresh out of high school. There's many situations where, he's like my brother, Of course, growing up in, as a, Mexican, Hispanic person, you either join a gang or you get your ass kicked, it goes from there. We'll jump in a car and go to LA,
being Mexican.
For me, it was just, it was just another day. For this guy, it became I think, part of his life for a while, It just, I don't know what the problem was at his house or what, but, I could see it in his face, He was just out there aggressive, looking for it. Anybody looked at him wrong, be a vicious animal. And,
It was after so long, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it was just like, you're pulling, flesh and blood off our own skin, so to speak, because he was one of our strong hitters, so when he decided to down south, crazy.
Oh, he's definitely been an inspiration, man. You see this cat, man. Like I said, Carlos, when he started, man, he was like 300 plus pounds, man. You look at him now, he's a monster. He's a beast, man, for real. And it's impressive, to see the drive, the mental drive he has, man, what he carries with him. And he can go in and you see him, when he steps into that gym and he comes in, he'll say hi and greet people and say what's up. Once he gets into that zone, he has a little towel, somebody puts a towel on his head. When he has that towel on his head, he doesn't see anything else. He's just focused on getting that iron up, you know what I mean? Hitting it up, getting it down. Some of the similarities I've seen from him in the streets is what he carried out to gym. It's that drive. When he sets his mind to do something, he's gonna do it. If he had set his mind to, he say he's gonna go fight somebody or knock somebody out, he's gonna do it. You know what I mean? He set his mind to it. He target in on that cat, he gonna do it, Same way as for, like I said, when he goes to the gym, he sets his mind to do something. He say he's gonna push up 400, 5, whatever he's doing, he's gonna hit it. He's gonna find a way to make it happen.
So basically, it was a busy day. I was in the anesthesia workroom. I'm working hard already. I remember sweating and running around. And then all of a sudden, one of my coworkers comes into the workroom and she yells at me, "I need you now." And I was like, "Right now I'm really busy though. The patient's about to come. I need to go take my stuff." She's like, No. Put your gloves on right now. I need you now. So she's basically like yelling at me. So then I ran with her. So apparently one of the patients in room 15, it was a simple case, but then it went bad. Apparently he had a lot of fluid in his heart. When I went in there, there was a lot of people in there, and I didn't even recognize all the surgeons, but I remember one surgeon was like, "Are you Carlos?" And I was like, "Yes, sir. Yeah, how can I help?" And here, get in here now. I started tripping out a little bit because I'm used to just doing CPR in class and doing it on a dummy. This is a different situation. This is an actual person. So right when I started doing it, right away I did it. I started remembering what I learned in CPR class, and right when I did it, I can hear his bones crack. And I actually stopped, and I was like, "Oh, damn, I messed up." And then somebody, to this day, I don't remember who she is, but she whispered in my ear. She's like, "No, it's okay, that happens. Don't worry, most likely he's not gonna make it. But just keep pushing as fast as you can." And then all of a sudden, Dr. Jaffe yells at me, "Keep doing what you're doing." And he points at me, so I look, and you can see the monitor right there. You can see his arterial line. And from a straight line, you can actually see it going up and down. You can see like the waves. They were like, yeah, to keep it up, and it turned out to be great. Like he actually came back. You know, I remember this like it was yesterday. It was pretty cool that we came together and we helped this man. And then I remember after that, the doctor, he would come and he said that, yeah, now he's talking, and he's remembering things. Now he's going home, and now he's playing with his grandkids. So I remember her whispering in my ear, like, don't worry, he's probably not gonna make it. But now I look back and it's like, wow, he did make it.
I think that you have to attribute some of the change for him, I said, to his family. Carlos, he's a family man. He got married, he has a beautiful wife, beautiful kid, his son, Carlos Jr. And him knowing that he's the provider, he has to be there, he has to live and survive to provide for them. He wants to show his son a better way.
But I'm happy that he finally snapped out of it, and he has something good going for him, I heard he had a kid on the way. He has a beautiful wife now, beautiful family. He works in Stanford. I'm like, really?
I was in my mind, I was like, I wish I did have a perfect little family, That's why I feel like I really want to be there for my son, and I'm so excited that he has a real family. Like me and my wife get along. He has his grandma. It's great, I'm so happy for him.
I think to all the kids, out there, they have trouble, that, come from a troubled place, destructed home, no parents, whatever it is, there's hope out there, There's hope out there, and there's a dream out there. Go out there and catch it, get it, If you want it, you get it, but this guy really gets it.